So let's go over how to start an LLC in the state of Michigan. I created this little graphic here to go over each step that we're going to need to cover in order to get our LLC set up. So first, we're going to need to choose a name for our LLC. The state of Michigan requires that each LLC has a unique name, so it must be distinguishable from other businesses and not get confused with other businesses. It also must include LLC, L.L.C, or limited liability company in the name of the LLC. Next, you're going to need to appoint a registered agent. So every LLC must have a registered agent in order to be set up. And a registered agent is an individual or it can be a business entity that's authorized to receive legal documents on behalf of your LLC, and that registered agent must also have a physical address in the state of Michigan. The next step is to file the Articles of Organization. This is going to be called the Form 700, and you can file this online by mail, or you can also do this in person. There is a filing fee from the state of Michigan, and that filing fee is $50. And lastly, you're going to need to obtain an EIN, which is a employer identification number. And you're going to get this from the IRS. So this can be done online through the IRS website. And this is basically like a social security number for your business. So now that we covered each step that we need to set up our LLC in Michigan, I'm going to show you a website that I use to set up my own LLC. And this website is called Busy. I'll have a link in the description down below if you want to go ahead and follow along, which I highly suggest you do because it can be kind of confusing going through each step. But once you come to this website, you're going to meet this page right here that says Launch Your LLC. And what we want to do is make sure that entity is selected as LLC and state is selected as Michigan. Once we have that set up, we can go ahead and click on where it says Start My Business. Now there's 3 different packages we can choose from. We have Silver, Gold, and Platinum. Now, for most people, I recommend you just stick with Gold. This is going to prepare and file your Articles of Organization. It's also going to give you a registered agent. It also includes a EIN business tax number. So let's go ahead and click on where it says Select Package under the Gold section. Now here is where we're going to need to enter in our name of our business. So you can have your business name be whatever you want. And for the designator, you can choose Limited Liability Company, LLC, or L.L.C. I'm going to choose LLC for my designator. So go ahead and click on where it says Next. So in the state of Michigan, the filing time is going to be about 4 weeks. So you can either check the 4 weeks filing time, which is free. It's going to cost $0. Or you can expedite it and get it in 2 days for an additional $50. I would just suggest using the 4 weeks default filing time. It's not going to cost any fees. Go ahead and click on where it says Next. Next, you're going to want to enter in a contact person. This is going to be the person that receives emails from Busy if they have any questions or need more information from us. Next is going to be your company address information. So you can either have a private professional business address or you could just use your own address. For me, I'm just going to select use my own address here. If you do want the private one, it is going to cost an additional $29 a month. But I think a lot of people could just go with their own address here. And then you just need to enter in the address that is associated with where you want to start your business. Next, they're going to offer you premium packages like a domain name and a business email address. Honestly, you don't necessarily need any of this at the start, so you can go ahead and click on where it says no thanks, I will pass on this opportunity. Here's where you're going to need to enter in the number of members/owners that are in your business. So for me, it's just one person, which is just myself. So I'm going to put 1. Then you can go ahead and enter in the details of yourself or whoever else is in your company. And here's where you're going to need to appoint a registered agent. So the nice thing about Busy is they're going to appoint a registered agent to you. And for the first year, this is completely free. So you'll want to click on where it says assign Busy as my registered agent free for 1 year. You could also act as your own registered agent, but I would highly suggest that you just go with their registered agent as they know how to set everything up for you. Then you can go ahead and click on where it says next. Now here's where we're going to need to set up our EIN. So you'll need to enter in your first and last name as well as either your ITIN or your social security number in order to obtain a EIN. You will also need a physical street address to be attached to this EIN. Once you have entered that, go ahead and click on Next. And here it's going to suggest that you set up a bank account associated with your business. I'm going to go ahead and click on where it says no, not at this time, and click on where it says next. They're also going to offer you a tax strategy of free consultation. I'm just going to click on I'm not interested at this time and click on where it says next. They're also going to offer you business license and permits. Once again, I'm going to click on where it says no thanks and click on where it says next. Finally, you're going to get to the review page where they're going to go over everything that you entered in for your LLC. If everything looks correct, you can go ahead and tap on where it says next. And once you enter in all your billing information correctly, you can go ahead, tap on where it says complete and pay, and everything will be set up for you through the Busy platform. Again, if you want a link to Busy, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But that is how you set up an LLC in the state of Michigan. If this video helped you out, please leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one.